crazy.
I celebrate bad things that happen to him.
Man, I don't even know the topics. Okay. Woman claiming Lil Wayne girlfriend said he kicked her out on Mother's Day and beat her in the past. I mean, what the fuck do you expect from Lil Wayne? He's a drug addict.
Not all drug addicts are abusers. Drug addiction is not synonymous with abuse. There might be some overlay on the Venn diagram.
If they abuse themselves, there's a high probability that they'll abuse you too with the right set of circumstances.
So where do we draw the line with drugs? Is coffee a drug?
Caffeine could be considered, it's a stimulant.
Okay, so that's in the category.
But caffeine occurs naturally in the coffee bean. Methamphetamines is a mixture of shit that you get at Home Depot.
Obviously, like methamphetamine is a janky ass drug, right?
Liquid plumber ain't growing on a tree.
but I know people that got more twisted off of like fishing than they did. When I say fishing, I mean literally going fishing than doing methamphetamine.
Do you think Wayne beat this bitch up or not and kicked her out?
I mean, would it surprise me? No. Like, you feel me? Like,
so you know he did this shit.
Does Lil Wayne having erratic behavior surprise me in any capacity? No. You feel me? Jada Mac pop up, fool.
If you were a slave owner and Lil Wayne were your slave, how many lashes would you give him for beating up on his girlfriend?
I would never own a slave.
I didn't say that. Hypothetically speaking, for the sake of entertainment, how many lashes would you give Lil Wayne for beating up on his girlfriend?
I'm going to defer to somebody that knows a lot more about slavery, you feel me, and owning slaves. So why don't you tell me a little bit about it? You feel me? What would you do if you was a slave owner? I know you jerk off to fucking Django Unchained. So what would
I'll go down there and be like, this is my bitch now.
Have you watched that?
Wait,
hey, hold on. 18? Nah, yeah, I'm 18. I'm old enough.
Okay, cool.
Nah, hold on. There's a new movie that came out about like slavery and vampires and shit. Michael B. Jordan's Sinners. I watched that shit.
Yeah, Sinners. I heard that shit. I mean,
what did you like about Sinners?
I wasn't even really into it. Like, I was just on my phone chilling. I just wanted to go to movies just to chill.
There was nothing about that surprised you? Did you like the violence?
Man, all the bitches in there were like, oh my God, Michael B. Jordan. Like, every time he popped up on screen, the bitches was wet.
Hey, you know one thing about Sinners that surprised me? The white people music was real entertaining. I low-key was like thinking about that shit when I left. Like, I looked it up on Spotify. I started listening to it. Was like eerily addicting. I was just like, I never thought I could get into like Celtic music, Irish music this way. This man is smoking.
Hey, but Lush, you wouldn't give you wouldn't give that fool a kidney?
No, fuck no.
Man, the Bible says feed your enemies.
Yeah. I'm not 100% holy.
You guys wrote the damn Bible.
But I'll say something good about him. Like Sharp could be cool sometimes when he's not acting like a bitch.
Imagine that diss after you gave him a kidney, be like, I gave you a kidney. So, you know, that diss would be going hard.
First of all, my kidneys barely work.
This kid got some wisdom.
He's more mature than me.
This guy said you will forever own this man. Here. You could punch yourself in the back and you'll feel the pain.
Yeah, we're about to slide.
Oh, you go?
Oh, you out?
Hey,
nice to meet you. I'll see you again.
Catch you later, my boy.
All right, for sure, bro. Hey, studio session. Let's get it.
I got you.
Okay.
Car back from that.
Powder bag, rag, ex Jada Mac coming soon.
So where are you? I don't know him. So where are you from? Like from, what area?
Orange County.
Orange County. What city?
La Habra.
Hey, I've been to La Habra. Okay.
Where?
There was a jiu-jitsu gym out there that I trained at. And then also I went to Bruxy's.
Man,
for the
all the kids be going to that jiu-jitsu shit for 1 week, be like, I know how to fight, get their ass whooped.
That's what happens.
In class, they be like, oh, I know how to fight, whoop their ass.
You whoop their ass in school?
Yeah.
Hey, look, sometimes some people just got the sauce, man.
Our fools be like, hey, I know karate, you just fucking get, you just start crying and shit.
Just crash out on them. So what is it like growing up in La Habra, man? Like, I mean, because I'm from Long Beach, like LA, we don't even think about La Habra, so I'm trying to get to like.
We the same area code though, 562.
Really?
Yeah, everyone think when I say I'm from the 562, everyone thinks it's Long Beach, but it's La Habra.
You learn something new every day. I had no clue, but is it like, would you say like the street element in La Habra is something that comes from like people just having a lack of things to do? Because I think of La Habra as kind of a like desolate place, like where there's not a lot to get into.
I ain't gonna say like it's ghetto, but you know, some spots get bad, you know?
Yeah, it could get chippy out there.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you do? Like what's your name?
Man, hey, hold on. Show him the new verse, bro.
Wait, let him. I want to get to know him.
Never mind. I'm gonna let you.
I'm a rapper.
Okay, what is your name? What is your rap name?
Jada Mac.
Jada Mac. How long have you been rapping? How old are you and how long have you been rapping?
14. I've been rapping I think like almost a year now. In August it's gonna be a year.
Okay, so tell me this. Everybody has inspiration in everything they do. Where did your inspiration to rap come from? What artist made you feel like I could do this?
Well, low key, I got into rapping because I was going to concerts. You know, I started going to concerts when I was 12, like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And the rappers be like, "Hey, look at pull him up on stage," you know, because I knew all their. So I got on stage with Rowdy Rex and Drex the Joint.
Okay.
I got pulled up on stage, and then after that, I went to a Lefty show, and he pulled me up on stage, and they did a clip like where he's telling me like, "Oh, stay in school, you know, be good." That clip got like 2 million views on TikTok. So after that, like they tagged me, so I got like probably like 1,000 followers on Instagram.
Okay.
So, like I was just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna start rapping," you know.
So yeah, okay. Hey, listen, there's a lot of people out here trying to rap and don't even got that type of experience or exposure. So kind of like them pulling you up on stage kind of gave you a sign that like something is special about me.
Yeah,
to where I need to go.
I think
down
it was
this.
like the image, like, you know, I was a kid like rapping all their lyrics, and you know.
Yeah, like Lush. No one ever pulled this nigga up on stage. Wait, this one. They kicked him off stage.
You must not
He thought
know
he was
about,
crowd surfing.
You must
He was
not
knocking
know.
his ass off stage.
You must not know. I'm the international crowd rocker. Like you.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Doc TV, all work edition, all after work edition, all cigar edition. Hey, let's go. We back at it. If you're new to the channel, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment. You know, I like talking back to people. You know what I'm saying? Comment. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to subscribe, that's fine, you know, but it will help the channel. I appreciate it. So doing something a little different here. I kind of tapped into this No Jumper interview, and I was watching it, and then toward the end, everybody kind of started just leaving for whatever reason, including Adam 22. And then he sat down with that youngster sat down, filling that empty seat, Jada Mac. Seems like one of them young little, you know, into it kids. You know what I'm saying? When I say kids, don't respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Youth, the youth. So. I find it interesting because shout out to Brandon from the Viral Way podcast, or the Viral Way, or he messes with the Viral Way, but his name, I'm glad he said it on there, is cause I've been looking for it, Defiant Brandon. He's an interesting character. When I say character, I mean interesting personality, I should say, on that No Jumper channel. So we just sitting down, and I really found that interesting because you're from you have from Long Beach, Brian from Viral Way, and then you just have that Jada Way or Jada Mac say he's from Orange County, La Habra. Now, if you're not familiar with the orientation, La Habra's not too far from Long Beach, right there. So 562, he's right with that area code. So I mean, it's crazy because think about this. That could potentially be Brandon's op in 2 years, 1 year, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. You know, it's so crazy. So I like his energy. Hopefully, let's see where it goes to. And violation on the play, man. Flag on the play, penalty, replace all down. So man, I'm tripping because I'm sitting here, all car edition, and see these little things from the trees just falling all on the car. But anyways, I digress. I'm tripping because I need to say happy birthday to my son, D Prince, Kaysen. Kaysen is turning 7. Happy birthday, son. I'm so proud of you. Happy that you're growing into a beautiful human being, a young man that has all the potential in the world. You're very smart, very articulate, and I look forward to having many more birthdays. Happy birthday, son. So we're gonna go into the content.
stage.
You must not
He thought
know
he was
about.
crowd surfing.
You must
He was
not
knocking
know.
his ass off stage.
You must not know. I'm the international crowd rocker. Like you would have to like rock.
Hey,
those
this was
for a-
Malibu. Malibu's
Y'all-
most wanted.
Oh, y'all got me
Traffic,
fucked up.
traffic.
Y'all got,
Looking for my chapstick, feeling kind of car sick. That's a foreign Maverick.
y'all tweaking. No,
It's like when I say Mally, you say boo. Mally, boo.
Say boo.
boo. y'all are tweaking. Look, I'm gonna let y'all know. I don't rock. Look, y'all gonna see the level that's been attained. You feel me? Like one day, I believe in Jada Mac. You feel me?
Oh, you want me to spit that verse?
Go ahead, all day. I'm ready to hear it because I believe you're good.
I just feel like that'd be like the best way for you to like understand.
I'm doing this on a mic drop next week. All right.
Yeah, turn it out so you don't get demonetized. As long as you hear it, that's all that matters.
Hold on. Let me find it.
That's all that matters. You're just like, yeah. Go
there?
crazy. Go crazy. Yeah, you'll be straight.
Hey, bitch, a 9 on my hip and best believe it's shooting missiles. It's play ball, game on, you out of bounds with no whistle. I'm shooting off the dribble, no jumper with this pistol. I wouldn't give a bitch $1, not even a nickel. I'm a motherfucking Mac. Fuck, I look like giving handouts. You dissing on the kid, but all your bitches start some fans now. I'm screaming fuck mobs. All you pussies getting whacked out.
Whoa.
If I'm suiting up, best believe it's gonna be man down. If I feel some type of way, then it's gonna be a homicide. Fuck that. We put them on the news, we making mamas cry. Sugar DOAs and body bags to bring them candlelights. You never make it to the ICU, so don't even try. This bully breaker on my hip ready to chip some. How you say you a killer? You ain't spill none. To get a conversation out of me, you gotta kill one. But by the look of your eyes, you never flip none. 9 on my hip and best believe it's shooting missiles. It's play ball, game on, you out of bounds with no whistle. I'm shooting off the dribble, no jumper with this pistol. I wouldn't give a bitch $1, not even a nickel, bitch. That's all y'all getting.
Play ball, motherfucker.
Hey, hold on, the merch, play ball.
Play ball the murk. Okay.
We see Unc got it on.
You see, unguided.
The oldest fool with the merch on.
Hey,
the
man.
oldest
Hey,
YN.
fuck something light, this something heavy.
Listen, you sounding a lot better than a lot of these dudes I've been listening to.
You
was on beat. Your cadence was good. I mean, your choice of lyrics was good. It all went together. I did not immediately say this guy needs to find another hobby. You sound good. The biggest thing is the reason why you sound so good is because you're an educated young man. You went to school. A lot of these dumbass niggas dropped out of school.
You know, bro's only 14.
I understand that, but he's 14. Dude, 4 years, you're going to be grown. I'm just telling you, you sound like an educated person who is doing this because you want to, not because you have no other alternative. That's what's going to make you successful. Because as long as you made that choice, some of these dudes can't even read. They on drugs. They rapping because they're unemployable. You just understand that when you do what you do, and understand that everybody at the top, they're educated, no matter what they rapping about. And I think you showed a lot of promise, and I like those bars.
Okay. Shout out Brandon. That's the news you need to deliver, man. The young man seemed confident, very confident. Jada Mac seems very confident. That's good for him, man. You know, you are your brand. Rock it, promote yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just have that moral compass. But shout out Brandon, he could have tore that young man down. Like he could have said, he could have took the lyrics he was putting down and say, hey, that's not your lyric. You sound good, but the lyrics could get you in trouble or whatnot. He stayed on a positive course with them. Let's see where he goes with it.
Top, they're educated, no matter what they rapping about. And I think you showed a lot of promise, and I like those bars. I don't know who the mob is, so I can just enjoy it. I can be at peace with it because I don't know who the hell that is. But hey, it's all good. But yeah, definitely just keep working on your craft, man, and always just try to get better every day. And I think you're gonna really make some moves. You're gonna make some noise for sure. But
I think bro Raw, I ain't gonna lie.
I think he's good.
That's
and I'm gonna be honest about it.
If it was whack, you would have said something very quickly. I'm pretty sure,
dude. Yes, that's one thing I don't tolerate is bad rappers.
But like honestly, I feel like Brandon and I need like at least like an episode where it's just us going.
This is that episode. Keep talking.
Hey, hold on. Free 4 extras.
Yeah, please.
Free the boy.
Please.
Free Brick Baby.
Please.
If they're innocent.
Free the boy. Nah, they innocent.
How we know? I think 4 Extra is getting out.
Man, even if he did do it, which he didn't.
Hell no. The niggas
Even if he did do it, if he didn't.
Hell no.
Nah, even if he did do
We
it,
don't need, listen.
which he didn't, I'd still say free him.
You gotta, this is a nation of laws, man. Because if you breaking the law, man, listen, if you break the law, take your time like a man. I'm not saying nobody is guilty.
Well, obviously they know what they signed up for.
Exactly. Because everybody just needs to see the reality of
But
that
everyone
shit.
makes mistakes.
That is true. That is true.
You know what I'm saying? They know what they signed up for, but everyone makes mistakes.
Okay, so you're from Long Beach.
Yeah.
You seen the thing about what's the dude's name? Little infant. What's his name, Donnie?
Oh, I thought that dude was
Baby Infant Chief.
Baby infant chief.
Yeah.
All right, you feel me? That's like that's pretty close to home,
What do you
and that's like close home for both of y'all because that's like
I mean, what I think is, you know, that fool is grown. I don't think anyone should be whipping on a kid like that. But at the same time, in those videos, that kid know what he signed up for, who he was hanging with. But obviously, it's not cool to whip on a kid. I mean, maybe scare him, but
they was
knocking
around
him
the
out.
same age, wasn't they? But
Nah,
Man, so this baby or infant chief, excuse me for not knowing the name. I saw a video on this. It was kind of disturbing, you know. Like I tie into like, hey, there's different routes to take, you know. And I know being a youth, we don't have many options, especially when you talking about inner cities or like you talking about the Long Beaches, the Inglewoods, and all. You know, you're starting to have a little bit more outlets now. But I know when I'm growing up, you know, a lot of stuff, there was things to do. You have to have money. You have to have money, whether it's like a basketball league, football league, whatever it is. Those things cost, and you need time for your parents or whoever to take you to these places and things like that, or you need to walk or get somewhere on a bus or something like that. But that kid he's talking about went viral or was on some video. I don't know if he was dissing or anything like that, but the kid is young, and honestly, I've seen kids that young gangbang, so it's not really too surprising. But now you're on video, it's not and that was being documented, so you saying stuff and doing stuff and all that. Cool, you know, stuff, you're growing up, blah blah blah. Brandon is no, I ain't saying allegedly. He said he's from Long Beach 20s. So this kid, is he from 20s or insane? Whichever one, you know, 20s and insane don't get along in Long Beach. So the kid is whichever hood he was from in Long Beach. There was an older gentleman. They said he was in his 30s, but I think it came out that he might have been 20s. Whatever it is, whoop the little kid feet. Whoop the kid feet. I don't know if his homie was putting on camera or whatever made the dude say all this stuff, beating him up, said he gonna drag him to the hood. Then he said he out because the police coming and the shit. Oh my, it was crazy, and it was kind of disturbing. You had to feel for the young man, but then again, this is a good part in life. I'm glad they brought that up because that young man on Don't Jumper right now, Jada Mack, could be in that same situation. You're 14, you're not too far from 18, you're not too far from 10. So you know what I'm saying? So if you're in that lifestyle, you're talking about, you don't get a choice, man. You don't get a choice like, oh, he should have got talked to. You shouldn't have been beating on kids and all this other stuff. He don't get a choice. This is why you have to say, you know, your gang is your friends. Make your friends your gang, you know what I'm saying? Because when you sign up for this, you're going to fight. You're going to fight in school or whatever it is. You're going to get some arguments. But when you sign up, you jump off that porch. You got to be ready for anything that comes with that. It comes with a lot. Comes with glory, comes with fame, all that type of stuff. But it comes with markouts. It comes with L's, like everything else. You know what I'm saying? I didn't felt bad for that little kid, but you know, hopefully that turns. Not that. Hopefully it puts something in a battery in his back to turn him in the right direction, because that could go in the wrong way. You looking at a kid could be vengeful. You looking at Jada Mac on there, something like that happened to him. You think he gonna get up and just be cool with it? I don't think so. Let's go.
Was hanging with, but obviously it's not cool to whip on a kid. I mean, maybe scare him, but
They was
knocking
around
him
the
out.
same age, wasn't they? But
Nah, hell no. That fool was like 20.
yeah,
Hey.
janky.
I ain't gonna lie, in the fade, if I had to go fight two people in the alley right now, I pick this nigga over you, Lush.
For sure.
Oh God, I'd be like, hey,
For
come
sure.
on, bro, we just gonna get it.
Oh no, he's way harder than
I'm gonna take all the hard punches, the man punches, and I want you to come from the side and just floor somebody.
I feel like though the thing is like that kind of makes the situation a little different is just fools that are y'all's age that are chipping motherfuckers for real.
Oh,
Like that dude's like prime age of people that are actually
yeah.
murdering.
I got cousins, people, from the city got locked up when they were my age doing 10 years juvenile life.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's it's understandable that those fools would
Yeah.
be.
You didn't see the 14-year-olds having a shootout with the cops yesterday?
Where at?
I'll find it. Let me find it.
They didn't shoot though.
Bro, they were.
It was a
shooting with the cops.
standoff.
Well,
Like-
they were shooting though.
They were shooting at the cops.
The two kids. You seen it?
I saw them behind the shed. Hey, the thing with that, my opinion on that situation has evolved. Because at first I was like, man, those dudes are totally wrong. That's a kid. Then I thought about it. That dude's old enough to carry a gun. He can shoot somebody in the right situation. Who knows? He's so little. I know he ain't catching no fades. So he probably a little shooter. So I think if this guy has been given a choice.
Well, maybe that was a wake up call. Maybe he was like, stay away from that.
Yeah, the way he was screaming.
Or that would have made him go harder.
That's the risk.
I would've been
that's
like-
the thing though. It's like
Man, I like Jada Mac, man. He's smart, man. He's smart. He just validated what I said. You know what I'm saying? And I think other people share the same opinion when it comes to him, like the little kid from Long Beach. It might turn him like, hey, in the right put trajectory, or it might just turn him into a demon. So it's not many options. It's not many options at all. So yeah. I like this back and forth, little banter. I don't know with Brandon. I don't know why Adam left. I didn't even see that, but I saw Conrad walk out, tell everybody he rolling and stuff. He getting out of here. So yeah, let's go, man.
This guy has been given a choice.
Well, maybe that was a wake up call. Maybe he was like, stay away from that.
Yeah, the way he was screaming.
Or that would have made him go harder.
That's the risk.
I would've been
that's
like-
the thing though. It's like literally bro's your same age, right? He's 14.
That fool's not 14.
He's
That fool's like
12.
10.
Is he that young?
That fool's like 10.
Like,
Have you
like,
seen the video of him saying I'm baby infant cheese?
Yeah,
That fool's
so little.
That fool's
Yeah, he's
small.
posted up.
They sound like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's younger than you, which is crazy. And I don't know. Like, I think though, I'm not gonna say that he deserved to get his ass beat in any capacity, but once you jump off the porch and you got a flag in your hand, it's like you said, you're playing ball. You playing ball.
I'm just looking at it like if I was like his older brother, I'd be like, he knew what he signed up for, but obviously, like, I wouldn't want that for him to get beat up.
Yeah, no, it's scandalous what happened to him.
I mean, I'm from Long Beach. Where he's at is where the real motherfuckers from Insane be at. So he's right there. All them dudes you see, them is YG, them is OG dudes who are really been in there. I went to high school with like 4 of them dudes. So they've been in the paint forever. Hey, but the way he was screaming, I'ma just tell bro, like, bro, just choose another career path.
Yeah.
Because
they knocked him out a couple times.
Because we was 14 fighting grown ass men.
Yeah.
So like a dude from Longo, man, when I was in high school, a dude from West Side Longo jumped the fence at my high school and would start getting down with dudes who went to the school.
Yeah, but I remember coming to high schools was crazy. That took like a different level.
We didn't say, oh, he's an adult. We hopped on his ass. Shit, you jumping your ass over the gate, talking about Mayates and all that. So the whole thing is like, you know what you signed up for. Just find that video, download it, keep it in your phone as your screensaver, and just every time you think you hard, just look at that and be like, you know what? I'm not that guy.
I think that's his villain origin.
Oh, yo, Brandon Spinney, he giving good advice. I just low key thought that was funny though. He kind of just said like, put that stuff in your. He told that individual, the young kid that was there, put that in your phone. Put that in your phone as your screensaver when you got beat up because you was gangbanging. Put in your phone as screensaver. Anytime you think you tough, Look at your screensaver. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's crazy. I mean, it's just like some people are not built for it, and you this stuff might sound crazy to people, but that story, all this stuff is not. I could tell. I don't know Brandon from nowhere, but I know, you know, like that story he said about the East Side Longo dude, hopping the fence to get down with Cass. Long Beach is different. I ain't even gonna speak on politics and all that. Long Beach is different. Is a reason I grew up in LA County, and I ain't been to Long Beach only a few times when I was young. So it's a different situation out there. Same gumbo, different situation. Shout out Long Beach.
Straight fucking demon.
Nah, he gonna become a correctional officer. Get revenge.
I feel like that fool's gonna be like,
ooh, baby infant.
hell yeah. That fool's gonna be chucking the hood super tough after this and like gonna be activated.
I just look at it like, fuck. Either that's a wake up call or that's a wake up call to go harder.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, listen,
bro. Like,
that's a wake up call to join the LA County Sheriff's Department so you could whoop these dudes' ass and get paid for it. Like, no, that would be the perfect story arc for this dude. Hey, man, I was in the game,
too.
And you can change people's lives. Like, bro, I was out there trying to do that shit too until I realized how vicious these dudes are. Now I want to fight crime. Baby Infant Chief.
Or you might be like the most corrupt cop.
Shout out Baby Infant Chief.
Hey, shout out to him become a correctional
And
officer.
shout out my boy Lil Brazy. Flaw. That's the sound of the chop.
You feel me?
Man.
Oh, shout out the boy. He need to follow me back.
Yeah, please.
We need to get on one song.
You slipping, bro. Matter of fact, Lil Brazy was supposed to come to do his No Jumper interview with Adam and Munchie B the other day, but apparently wasn't able to.
Yeah.
So when he does, I would like to, you feel me, see the youth connect. I want to see it on some positive shit, and y'all are going to be rapping about, you feel me, bettering the community and putting down the pistol. We pushing
Nah,
peace.
fuck that. We ain't pushing peace.
No,
Not me. That ain't me.
No PP. No
That
peace
ain't
pushing.
We not pushing peace.
Listen, man, in a way, you are pushing peace in a way because you're choosing to be a rapper. And if you really dedicate yourself to that, that's less time spent on the street doing things that you ain't got no business doing.
Yeah, for me, but my rap getting motherfuckers turned. I want to slide to my shit.
Oh, you want them to slide to your shit?
Damn.
Let them slide to their imagination, man. Because look, if they slide and they get slid on, you losing customers. You got to think like a businessman.
I want my own ops to slide to my shit.
They can't pack out the crowd if they all dead.
And that's the thing I can say, that I know that the ops love my music. That's like,
Okay,
you feel me?
yeah.
I love that.
Lush got ops?
Oh, I got ops.
Who, I'll go slide on them.
A lot of people.
Let me know.
I want you to slide on trip.
I want you to understand how surreal this is for me as an older person. I don't know who you brought with you, but
Oh, I brought the homie Beefy. Shout out Mr. Tapped In. Shout out the homie Beefy plugging me in, looking out for me all the time.
Shout out to Beefy in the building. It's so surreal to me because I'm older. I'm 30. I'm 38 years old. I'm gonna be 40. When I was younger,
You look young.
a Hispanic gang member was something just so much different from what I'm not saying you're in a gang or anything, but a Hispanic gang member was something so much different from what I see now. Because I came up in the era of like Ben Davis, big ass baggy pants, shirt buttoned all the way up to the top with the Cortezes.
Well, that's the image we got. We're trying to change that shit because everyone says Chicano rap. Nah, I don't label myself as that. Mexican rapper, yeah. But that's just boxing yourself in, you know?
Right.
And most of those people, like, they got it from movies, Colors and all that. Fucking buttoned up, orale, and
shirt open.
That ain't us.
So you don't really identify with that part of your history?
Nah, I'm not saying. I'm just trying to change it because that's the image that they already gave us and boxed us in, you know?
How do you look at those people? Do you look at them as like trailblazers for you? Or do you look at those dudes like as like a relic of the past that you don't want to be associated with?
Not that I don't want to be associated with them, just try to change it, you know? Like all that, like orale, and you know, that was their time. But
yeah, because Brandon,
trying to change our time.
Like, let's even remove like the racial tension aspect out of like the Long Beach conversation and shit.
It's
like,
nothing to do with racial tension.
No, just let me cook. Like, would you, like, were people around your way ever slapping any like SA rappers?
Only the old stuff like Lighter Shade of Brown. Everybody loved Baby Bash, that Sugar How You Get So Fly
Yeah,
song.
that, but no one was.
But for
Not
the most
no
part,
real
that's what
hardcore
I'm saying.
gangster
Yeah,
shit.
no one was bumping
Fools
like.
wasn't really jamming that shit, and like this is like the first time in history I would say like since maybe 2021 and on that like the black community's been embracing Mexican in particular artists like Chicano rappers, not like in the Chicano rap genre like Mr. Capone or fucking Mr. Shadow or Lil Rob and shit like that. I'm talking about just literal Chicanos of rap, because we know Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, etc. have been like nice on the mic and been accepted in hip hop for many moons now.
But I contribute that
Hey,
to.
for everyone talking shit, that says claim Lush.
Yeah, it's all good.
He runs with the Mexicans. He ain't white.
You know.
So I think that was more contributed to like a language barrier type situation.
just cultural differences.
No, not even cultural, because we like tacos and burritos and we'll hang out, drink tequila. I've seen that. It's more of like a language barrier thing, because you got to understand a lot of those people who were rapping back then, they came from homes where their parents didn't even speak English.
I mean,
so when they're rapping, it's kind of like, dude, this is not, we get where you're going with it, but the ear.
Yeah, they were saying fucking pizza, sandwich.
Fools were more like culturally Mexican.
It exhausts the ear when someone's speaking like English, but it's not like the way we're used to hearing it. Like him, he's like so many generations in. So when he's rapping, he sounds to me just like a black kid or an Asian kid who's on that generation.
But you know what the funny thing is? Like where he's from, Orange County is one of like the last places to evolve, I would say, if I'm keeping it a stack.
Yeah.
Because I'm from West LA where where black,
you know, because blacks are right there in OC.
That's what
we
I'm
don't
saying.
have a lot of blacks, you
yeah,
know.
Yeah, exactly. Like where I'm from, there's a lot of black people as well as Mexicans. So fools were wearing baggy jeans in the late 80s, early 90s and fucking saying the N-word and fucking wearing white tees, and we're doing things way more culturally aligned.
Oh yeah, that whole N-word shit. Fucking some homies don't like it, or like a lot of the homies say that, but their parents never said that. You know, like they're getting it from the black culture.
It's a cultural thing.
Yeah,
they're embracing that
now. Like a lot of people are starting to say it. Me personally, I don't say it. I mean,
which I respect. You feel me? Which I respect.
These kids, Asians be saying the N-word. Go to the park in Long Beach. Everybody amongst each other. I want to tap into something else. So you're a rapper now. You're tapped into the street culture of your area and apparently all over.
Which has evolved a lot is the whole point.
What is some kid shit that you still enjoy doing where you just like, man, even though I'm kind of like mature for my age, I'm really starting to like step into my
adulthood.
My adulthood a little bit.
Yeah.
Or my purpose. I'm stepping into my purpose.
My purpose in life.
Right.
Yeah.
What's some kid shit where you just like, I geek out on that and I don't really talk about it. Like, I like watching Saturday morning cartoons type shit or eating cereal. What do you like to do that's still kid shit?
To be honest, since I was a kid, I was always like this, you know. For Christmas, I never wanted no toys. Like, I never played with toys. No, like my brother would play with wrestlers all the way up till he was like 10, 11, but I never liked it. I just, I liked going with my dad to kick it with his homies and kick with my cousins. Like, they're all older. Or most of my friends are older. It's 19, 18. Kicking with my cousins, they're like 14. I was probably like 10, 9.
So you're like an old soul. You've always been attracted to like the more mature crowd, the like adults, what they were doing. And just
shit, I got videos when I was 4 years old listening to Eazy-E, Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda just came out, Chief Keef. Yeah. Since I was little, I was always listening to rap. And
you know what struck me about this fool is like I want to say it's like the second or third time that he had been around me, and it was I was at my old podcast studio and I just was like concluding an interview, and fools were taking pictures, and this fool was like next to where the cameraman was, and he looked at me, he says like, "Come on, Lush, smile." Like, just the way he said it, I was like, damn, that's like, it wasn't like a young person.
He's talking. Like wise beyond his years.
Yeah, he's aware. He's very socially aware, and like the way he interacts and things. And I don't want to take away his like youth or innocence, because he is a fucking still, you know, he's still 14.
But what you're doing is good. Like that's why I'm telling you, like, if you were a person who I felt like you ain't got the personality, it's like people want to start a podcast. Everybody doesn't have the ability to just make some shit up to talk about.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, bro, you don't even talk in a conversation. How you gonna talk on this shit? One more thing I want. So I feel where you're coming from. You're old soul. You've always been kind of around the older crowd, and it shows. You know how to work the audience. You know how to talk to people, interject and say, hey, wait, real quick. You really command a lot of respect, and you have a presence in this space. What I want to ask is this, because I'm gonna keep trying to take you back to some juvenile shit, some kid shit. So favorite meal, like out of anything, if you got your last meal, you know what I'm
It's just
saying?
gonna sound old too. Since I was little, I like steak. I'm not even lying.
Now my daughter's that way. She's 16 since she was 9. Steak, dad, ribeye. What's your favorite steak?
Jada Mac, I never played with toys. My favorite food is steak. My older brother was playing with wrestling dolls, so I was 11, and I was like, you a lame.
That fool would always try to play, and I'd be like, I couldn't even my imagination. I couldn't even be like, what the fuck? You're playing with toys? Like my imagination couldn't even work. I was just like, what the fuck?
The thing is, once you.
Amazing.
The thing is, what I think is once you get in your purpose, you're gonna find time to kind of tap into that part of yourself. And for a lot of men, women bring that out in them, that playful side, because women force you to kind of be like a child a little bit because they like to do kiddie shit.
Hell nah, bitch ain't forcing me to do shit.
Saying that now.
On the set.
Bitch ain't forcing me to do shit.
We coming back in 10 years. And you gonna be like, babe, I love you. And
Oh, yeah, no, my bitch got me
women
by the
always
balls, I
force
ain't
you to
gonna
do
lie.
the things you don't
She
want
got
to do.
Lush on a leash.
That's how you know
my
it's a
bitch got
good
me by the
woman.
balls. I ain't gonna lie.
That's how you know it's a good woman. So that's when you know you got the right one. When she can make you do some shit you ordinarily would
You
not
gonna
do.
want to not on a weird sucker shit. You gonna want submit is such the wrong word I want to use, but you're gonna want to oblige. I'll say that you're gonna want to take care of.
All right, I had to let that run for a little bit because, man, for real, Brandon, shout out Brandon, man. He was cooking. He was cooking. Good banter. And it's funny. Like, you had Lush, you had Brandon, and you had a 14-year-old Jada Mac. And that was, some of the most interesting banter I've seen on No Jumper in a while. You know what I'm saying? It really had me tapped in. I don't know about everybody else, man. So check out the whole thing if you want to on No Jumper channel. YouTube. Another thing I want to add, Lush, he ain't said the M-bomb, but you added absolutely nothing to that conversation in that last clip. So just keep on the right path, Lush, man. Keep on the right path. We in your corner, man. We in your corner, man. We want to say good evening. We want to say good morning. We want to say good afternoon to somebody today. You know what I'm saying? We want to be nice. We want to bring joy to the world. Hopefully a young man gets on the right path. He has all the stuff. He has characteristics of, confidence. He has swag. He has that ability to draw people, influence people. I hope he uses it for the, good reason. I know he's young right now. You're gonna fall into a lot of different things. So, shout out to him. Shout out to Brandon's for real. I'm gonna tap in, you know what I'm saying? Find you on Instagram. Shout out to him. Check out his channel. And, I'm gonna arrive that deer. Man, happy birthday to my son. We gonna celebrate. And until next time, man, long live D-Mac, long live Pooh Bear. Hey, I want to say rest in peace always to my guy Cass, man, from out that Hoover section. And I want to tap in real quick. And I always want to bring up people that grew up around me. And I want to bring up a young man named Charles, man. Charles, shout out to him, man. Childhood friend of mine, man. Passed away when we were younger. Shoot, man, I was probably 15, 16. Was I? Shoot, I don't remember. I know I was in high school though. Guaranteed, man. It was crazy. How he passed when he passed. He was very, very influential young man as young, and he made an impact as a youth. He made an impact. He's very influential in the short time that he was on earth. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Half Pint Dimes up, man. Go.